Guys, it's Centurion here, and today we're going to be covering what the DayZ developers has said for DayZ 1.19. And well, we've got two awesome guys on it today. It was Matej Schmerk and Adam Franku, both two of the main developers and marketing guys from DayZ. Matej is the host of the DayZ live streams that they do, and on this one they were talking about 1.19 and primarily Livonia and what they're going to be bringing on to Livonia. So the first one they teased was amusement parks, so bringing something that they have already on Chernarus onto Livonia, and obviously making it a new place of interest. And you usually find these around city areas, but as you see, it's overgrown, which is cool. The next was a city, very much like what you see in Chernogorsk, the apartment complexes, but they're not bringing it very much as a heavy populous area, just bringing it to add to, the large towns like Topolin and Brenner and stuff like that. Next was summer camps. Summer camps are not currently that I think on Livonia, and obviously bringing it over would be a nice place of interest for people to go to get your basic hunting rifles, which I think is what they tried to bring over. And the next was new different areas and new different like houses and stuff that you can find around the map. And obviously this one looks cool. It's one of your mustache greens, which has been overhauled and looks like a nice camping home out in the wilderness. However, I'm going to let something come out of the DayZ devs themselves, and this one is about scaling. So having items in game that is like a building at full size, but scaled down to like half the size and stuff. So I'm going to let the devs talk about this one, and it's going to be awesome.
I mean, of DayZ is the community creations, the community surrounding different servers. And we are always, with every update, trying to meet the demands, the requests for various things, adjustments, opening up some features and so on. And one of the things with 1.19 that we've actually enabled, even not only in the script, but also through the server-side configuration files, is the control over the scaling of objects. So if you are a mapper that makes some custom objects compilations for your map, you will definitely appreciate it, because there's you can rotate an object, you can place it, but what if you can scale it up and down?
Yeah, I mean, this is big. How you can see quite a goofy screenshot from DOJ.
Do not do this in the game.
Yeah, do not do this in the game. It can affect the performance. If you're gonna make city inside a city inside a city, it's not gonna run great. But we wanted to give our dear mappers a heads up. Partly maybe because Adam is also a mapper and DOJ is also a mapper, so they know how big of an impact this can have.
So just to be clear, we can scale the objects. When you are making a map, you can scale the objects. This is primarily for people that are actually enriching the existing maps through the server-side configs. Right? So they basically put us buildings to spawn,
On top of this, the devs also teased multiple new areas and little bits of things you can find around the map. So we've got this one here on screen. It's like a little campsite just by a lake, and I think that's kind of cool. You can make something cool out of that one. As well as little bits such as this one here, which looks like to be a new site for a military area. You got the little outposts or the guard posts there, and you only can find those near military areas or at checkpoints, so you could bring something new. And on top of this one, you've got this one here, which is like an outside camping area where people would go have a wilderness shooting and stuff like that. And that's one thing I like about Livonia. It's a lot of wilderness. And also on top, you can find this big quarry here. And this one is going to look like it's been located near a military with the barbed wire fences on the outside. But it's like a new quarry you can go ahead and find, and that'll be cool for a base. So, let the devs talk more.
A lot of forest areas, and one of the ideas that we've had, it's like we're thinking, okay, so could we do something about it? Could we make the forest a little more interesting, like visually pleasing and so on? Not that we don't like them, of course, but more variety inside.
Sure.
And so what we figure out is...
Yeah, here you go.
There you go. So you go. You can see something that we call deforested areas.
Yeah,
this is something that we've basically implemented across the whole map. Not for all the clearings, of course. There are some that are still, just like they were, overgrown with grass and everything. But some of the clearings are actually, you could say, a little more fresh. With a lot of the leftovers after the wood industry. I believe I can show you the other picture too. There is another picture here. Basically, it's like a smaller branches all over the place. A lot of stumps in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I would also maybe answer to Mazgal, who is saying, why does the bear look photo?
So here is the pictures back on screen. Now, the one thing I love about the DayZ devs is how they go ahead and interact with community, and one of them is obviously they mentioned with photoshops, but it kind of does, to be fair. However, the one thing about the devs is they always strive to get what the community wants, and it's one thing they were mentioning in the first clip. And the one thing I do appreciate massively is the way they do that, and they always do these live streams, always go and check them out, and they are definitely one of the top for listening to community. It's happened multiple times before with fixes and stuff, but anyway, I'm going to link the stream down below. I'm also going to link Marx's video down below as well, so go ahead, check them both out. And anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.